Hey guys, let me wait here first for a few. See if you can all hear me. And how awful that I have gum in my mouth. Hold on. So I'm just gonna sit and wait for some viewers. And hopefully this is going live in Courageous with Grace and not on my Facebook page. There's a viewer. Okay, if you can hear me and this is in Courageous with Grace, give me another thumbs up if this is in our team page and not on my Facebook page. Yeah? We'll see if you... Hold on, I'm waiting for a comment. If you guys can just comment and let me know we're in Courageous. Are we in Courageous with Grace, Rosa? Danielle, let me know that we're in our team page. Okay, good. Okay, so we're in our team page. That's a good thing. I always get nervous because sometimes live videos go to your wall and we don't want that. So I'm just going to wait for a few more people. So Carrie's like, I think so. So, okay, good, Danielle, good. All right, I'm just going to wait a few more minutes. Hey, Jen. So I'm like locked away right now in our guest room / will hopefully be my office one day because my 5-year-old is insisting on staying up and watching football with my husband. So if he barges in here at any point, I apologize, but that's why live is fun, right? We don't know what's going to happen. So let me wait for a few more people. We've got a good handful on, which makes me happy. And I like these live videos because they stay on the team page for a while. So let me give a few more people. Yeah, Rosa, I think most are doing their power hour. Mondays are crazy. Hey, Mary. I look fabulous. I don't feel fabulous. I'm like fixing my hair, Danielle, because I'm looking at myself like, ah. So, anyway. All right. So we have a good handful of people on. So I'm going to start with some intros before I'm treating this like a team call tonight. So, if you have any questions, hopefully I catch them. If not, I'll get to them after. I do look Thanks. But first, okay, so first things first, let's address some things before I start going crazy here. Also, I'm usually very scripted for calls, as most of you know. Tonight, I'm kind of just sharing my heart with you guys and just gonna give you guys like a pep talk. So if I get rambly or off topic or get lost, I apologize in advance because I have some things written down, but you guys are making me laugh. But, I have some things written down, but I'm kind of going off grid tonight, but I'm looking forward to what this turns into. So anyway, first things first, Team Spirit Contest. Every single person should get registered. If you don't know what I'm talking about, if you didn't see the post in Courageous with Grace today, look for it. It's basically just this mega gigantic success club contest. We are merging with Limitless Nation because you can have a minimum, you have to have a minimum of 20 people, but there's no max, and it goes by the points totaled with everyone by the end of it. So yeah, so get signed up. Hopefully we get a massive team and rack up some points. And if you hit Success Club 5, you'll be eligible for prizes. So get signed up for it. If you have any questions about it, let me know. I literally just found out about it like yesterday. So I'm still learning about it too, but the FAQ was really detailed. So Google the if you Google like Team Spirit Contest, Team Beachbody, it comes up on Google, like the first thing. And I also linked it on the post in the team page. Another thing I wanted to be forthcoming with you guys about is something that has been weighing on me a little bit. And I just wanted to put it out there because it's coming up. But as you guys know, leadership is at the end of October, which is like kind of like the end, like the step up from the new leaders conference that I got to go to last year. So leadership, it takes a lot of hard work as a team to qualify to go. It takes a lot of work on my part individually to go. I had to hold this crazy rank for a really long time. I had to earn a certain amount of elite points, which comes from you guys hitting Success Club and certain volume. There's a lot involved, but by any means, it's a huge, huge team effort. And I know when I was gunning for that I really had so many of you on board and we really worked insanely hard. And the amazing thing is, by the skin of our teeth, I actually qualified to go, which telling me, can you guys hear me? It just like disconnected. Am I back? I'm hoping I'm back. Okay. You guys know that any event like that I qualify for or get invited to, that I go. I'm at Summit. I went to NLC last year, even though I used like every last penny to go and pay for it. And you guys know from me going last year, like it just brings back new ideas and new fire because you're learning from like the top industry people. I think for leadership, only like 400 coaches get to go. So it was a really huge deal. Anyway, now I'm rambling, but so I don't know how many of you know this. I think only a few that I'm very close with, but I've, not to get all TMI on you, but I've been dealing with an ongoing bacterial infection since my first trimester of being pregnant. It's coming and going. It's not always positive, but sometimes it is, and my doctors are very concerned. I have had to go on crazy antibiotics to kind of, yeah, I know, Katie, I am excited I qualified for leadership, but I have a bacterial infection going on, and basically the type of bacteria that it is puts me at risk for preterm labor. So, my doctor does not want me traveling. I have been crushed by this. I am very upset by this. He does not want me traveling out of state alone. I have weighed this back and forth 1,000 times because the thing is with what I have, it can come and go at any time. But the thing is I had to give a definite answer for leadership. Thank you, Mary. I had to give a definite answer for leadership, back at the end of September. And otherwise you don't get your money back. And it was a lot of money that I had to put out for the deposit because I didn't earn my hotel room. So my husband was not a fan of me laying out hundreds of dollars and then not being able to go. Anyway, it was basically playing Russian roulette, whether if this month I would pop positive for it or negative for it. If it were up to me, it's terrible, but I was like, I need to go. I can't not go. I'm only going for like 4 days. What are the odds of like something happening? And my husband put his foot down and was like, no, you need to listen to your doctor. And he's right. I talked to my upline about this. I talked to Catherine about it. I talked to Brandy about it. And they were all like, no, there will be more leaderships. There will not be more babies. So you need to do what's right and you need to sit back. And it is crushing me because I know all of you guys worked so hard with me to help me get there. So I just wanted to be forthcoming with you because it's coming up in like a week. I think it's next weekend, and it's killing me that I can't be there. But 2 of the women in my little elite pod and success pod are actually going. So they are promising me that they are sharing all the good stuff with me and sharing notes with me. And they will give me the sneaky little links afterwards, if anything is YouTubed, to share with you guys, because it's devastating me and killing me that I can't go. And I still this much want to go, but I can't. So anyway, next weekend, when you're wondering why I'm home and not at leadership, that's why this baby has to come first, especially with everything that we've been through. And that is that. I cannot go against doctor's orders, and I have to be smart. So anyway, enough. I just wanted to make that all clear. So now to get into the nitty gritty. So we are going into the holiday season. Yes, it's October. But there's a reason why Target and Walmart and all the stores have their holiday stuff out. And it is because the holidays are upon us and will be here before we know it. And here's the reality of things. I don't know how many of you guys have been, I know a bunch of you have been coaches since last year, even the year before that. Some of you were brand new coaches. But here's the thing. The reality of pre-holiday time, so October, November, December, leading up to the new year, our businesses are going to plateau. You can, or you have to rather, anticipate it. People are going to get challenge packs and then not show up in our challenge groups. They're going to lack motivation come the end of November into Thanksgiving. They're going to get programs and not finish them through, and you're not going to know where they went. Your regular Shakeology drinkers who've been drinking Shakeology for the past 9 or 10 months are going to put it on hold when December hits. You may have a few that stick around, but I'm just laying it out there. Like, that's just the reality of this season that we're in. I've been doing this for 2 years. It happens every single year. So you have to anticipate that. You have to get it in your head now so you don't let it ruin and stress you out and whatever come November and December. It's just the nature of the beast. Think if it was you before coaching, if you were, paying out of pocket for Shakeology every month, December comes, you need more money for Christmas presents, and people, they put it on hold. So we have to know this, and we have to be proactive with staying engaged with those coaches, because coaches will drop and go inactive, and your customers, or just anybody that you might be worried about that you're like, oh, they're shaky. We have to be proactive with them and engage with them. So this is my advice, and this is my game plan, and this is what's worked for me. It's on and off. Is it getting better? It's saying my connection is weak, you guys. Please tell me. I'm hoping that that the recording is fine. Is it better? Hopefully it's better now. This is my only issue with going live versus Zoom. But Zoom can cut out too. So hopefully it's better now. It says my connection's better. Anyway, so people... okay. So, anyway, back to what I was saying. So things are going to take a halt come next month. You have to anticipate it, and you have to plan for it, and we have to have a plan. So my biggest piece of advice to you first, you have to revisit your why to get energy back into your business and start reaching out to your coaches and customers now. So for instance, actually today, I had a lot of people message me actually about the Radio City thing that I had posted. I don't know if any of you saw that, but I had a lot of people, including challengers, because I have a lot of people from New York in my network, message me. And in conversation at the end, I just kind of messaged them and said, hey, we're heading into the toughest time of year. I'm determined to keep us going strong with your goals. I need support more than ever right now. So let's set goals. I have a group starting on such and such date. Let's set it now. So that way next month when it gets closer to Thanksgiving, we don't disappear on each other. And I always use the terms we and us and the group and stuff like that. So it's not like you're talking at them or trying to get them to buy things. But I'm telling you, start messaging them now. I know it's October. I know it sounds crazy, but do it now. Get it in their heads that they're going to be in a group next month and that they're going to have a goal set for next month. And ask them, tell me what you want to achieve this holiday season, and let's map it out together, because you've come way too far to let it drop during the holidays like most people do. You're better than that. Just build them up and give them something to work towards. And I'm going to be really honest with you guys, and I know this kind of sounds like a negative call. I don't want it to come off negative. It's just a little bit of reality and tough love, I guess, but I'll be really honest with you. I work 10 times harder starting now until after Christmas to produce the same result that I would get in, say, like a good month or a fast-growing month, in like February or January or whatever. I work 10 times as hard to get the same result for now. And that's just the plain truth. But the key point is this. Again, diamonds are going to get shaky. People come and go. People will quit. People will put their Shakeology on hold. All of those things. People just want to let go, and they want to enjoy the holidays and be merry. And sure, that's great. But your choices as coaches right now, so October, November, December, are going to be felt in January, February, and March. Because that's how this business works. So my advice too, if you're feeling stuck right now, go back and look what you were doing and what you were doing consistently 3 months ago. Because I can bet that what you were doing 3 months ago is what resulted in where you're at right now. It's horrible now for Susie. Can you guys hear me? This is making me sad. Okay, well, if anything, okay, Christina, it's good for you. Okay, if this is really that bad, if the recording's that bad, I'll make a new YouTube video for you guys. I don't care. But anyway, so what I was saying was your choices as coaches now for October, November, December are what is going to bring results in January, February, March. So and that's where you're at now is a result of 3 months ago. And you know, it's funny because right now is kind of like a slow season for me. My last few paychecks were probably the lowest I've had in like a year. And when I think back to where I was in June, it's when I was in New York. It's when I wasn't posting as consistently. It's when I first found out I was pregnant and was like hiding a little bit. So just know that what you choose to do these next 3 months is what's going to affect your business starting in the new year. So if we're going to kind of check into cruise control and ride out to the end of the year, just know that that's what is, sorry, I'm lost here, you guys, because I keep looking at the comments. I'm going to try to not look at the comments because some of you are saying I'm good and some of you are saying I'm not. So, anyway, what I was going to say was, if you're going to check into cruise control, if you're a coach that right now you already have the mindset, I just have to make it to the end of the year, and once January comes, business will be booming. If that's what you're saying, I'm telling you now, don't. Like, nip it in the bud, get rid of it, and work just as hard. Because if you're going to go into cruise control and you're going to ride out the end of the year, come January, February, March, it's going to be the same ride. And you're going to be just cruising along. So here's the thing. A new product launch this time of year is great, but we cannot expect a product to sell itself. You need to make a strategy, and this is for your whole organization. So feel free, like everything I'm saying, you are welcome to take back to your teams. You're welcome to share this video with your teams. I'm going to upload it to YouTube. You know, share with everybody. But basically, we can't just wait and see if Core de Force is going to be great, if it's going to take off like 21 Day Fix did and what T25 did. Katie, we got you. New baby is totally different. You share all the love of that baby and people will be all over your social media. But just be present. You know, I always say that. Just be present on your social media. So anyway, we can't wait and see if Core de Force is going to explode like 21 Day Fix and T25. We need to make that happen. So here's what I'm going to do. And yes, you guys are welcome. I always say this, you guys are totally welcome to jump in to my groups. But what I'm going to say before I lay all this out for you guys is I encourage every single one of you. I don't care if you're a seasoned coach. I don't care if you've been a coach for 2 weeks. I encourage you to take what I'm saying and do it on your own. And there's a reason for that, and I'll get to that. But just everything that I'm going to lay out for you guys, just rip off the Band-Aid. I don't care if you're scared. I don't care if you feel like you have no idea what you're doing. I never know what I'm doing. What I'm saying now is in my head. Like, I don't have anything like in writing or planned yet. So number one, we cannot focus on Core de Force unless you have hit Success Club. So if you have not hit Success Club for October yet, you better bust your butt this week. Get into your messages in your inbox and start following up with people and get Success Club in the bag. Because as soon as you start talking about Core de Force, that's what people are, you know, going to start paying attention to, and they should. And this is where our little strategy is going to come in. So behind the scenes, if you have not hit Success Club yet, start inboxing, start following up, message your customers, message potentials, and see where they're at. There's over 15 programs on sale right now, you guys. That is going to disappear in November when Core de Force launches. I'm telling you, they've been on promo for months. They're going to be cut off, and there's going to be like 3 things on sale next month. So that is a perfect way to touch base with all your people who've been interested but haven't bit the bullet yet. Use the reason for the holidays, say, I'm trying to get people through the holidays without gaining their 10 to 15 pounds. We have 15 programs on sale, and just talk it up and be you and follow up. Get Success Club in the bag this week. And here's the thing. I don't know if, I hope everyone knows that Core de Force actually has an early release date on Halloween. Do not bank on that to get you to Success Club. Hit Success Club this week, because I can tell you right now, as a mom, my first thing would not be to buy something on Halloween. I'm going to be distracted. I'm going to be taking my kids trick-or-treating. I'm going to be getting my kids dressed up, handing out candy. It's just not going to be the first thing on people's list. So don't do that to yourself. Hit Success Club now. So here's what I'm going to do. October 24th, which is a week from today, I'm opening up a sneak peek at Core de Force event. So not a group. I'm setting up a public event. I don't know how many of you were in the event when we did that with 21 Day Fix, but it went great. It was a huge driver for a lot of people's businesses. you set it to public so it actually floods into everybody's news feeds who are in your event or going or commenting. You get strangers in there. It's really great. So a week from Monday, October 24th, a week from today, I'm opening up a sneak peek at Coeur de Force. Public event. All of you do this. Don't jump in on mine. Make your own. I'm telling you. I don't care how nervous you are. Who cares? It's Facebook. Just do it. You make a post. Blow up your social media tomorrow, Wednesday, Friday, whatever days, your high traffic days. Make a post. Talk about Coeur de Force and what's making it awesome. Talk about how you're going to have a sneak peek at the newest program that's launching October 31st to bring us through the holidays. However you want to share it, post it, whatever. Talk about your sneak peek. I think, too, they're doing another sneak peek next week. There's rumors floating around. It's not official, so I wouldn't put that out there yet, but that's a great thing to just keep in the back of your head. If you do your own event page, that is like the best thing ever for the first day of a sneak peek. So anyway, so post it, make it public, share about it all week, then inbox all of your current challengers. Hey, our group is ending soon. I'm running a sneak peek for the new program that's coming out. You have to see it. It frickin' rocks. You're going to love it. Yada, 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 whatever you want to say. A bunch of us are committing for the holiday season. And I'm opening up an event page so you can learn all about it and see if you're interested, if you need something new. You're going to open up the event page and you're going to make it public for October 24th. Make it the most exciting Beachbody shizness ever. And don't feel like, how long is your sneak peek group going to be? I'm totally doing this. I'm running it for the week, Katie, so I'm starting it Monday. I don't even know what I'm posting yet. I really don't. I'm starting it Monday, and I'm running it through until Friday, and then I'm going to keep it open over the weekend, and I'll tell you why. So, what is included in a sneak peek event? That's what I'm going over right now. So, what you're going to do, you're going to go over to the Coeur de Force Facebook page. You're going to go over to Joel Freeman's Facebook page. You're going to go over to Jericho's Facebook page, and you're going to steal every little tidbit that they talk about with Coeur de Force. Go into your FAQ. When we did our sneak peek at 21 Day Fix, I stole so much just from the FAQs. And you just put it in your own words. You're going to go on YouTube and snag videos of the workouts. You can go to, like I said, their pages. You're going to get people pumped about Coeur de Force throughout the week. And you can do one post a day. You don't have to do a million posts a day. You can talk about the meal plan. Anything that you think people might be interested in. Talk about the modifier, whose name is Jessica, by the way. If people want to put a name to the modifier and talk about how, it is awesome how there's a modifier throughout the whole thing. Whatever. I'm pregnant. I'm going to be like, I can do it. I did the sneak peek, and if I can do it, you can do it. And then here's the thing. It is going to launch on October 31st. You're going to keep your event open until I'm debating of when I'm going to keep it open till. I think I may keep it open until like the 3rd or 4th day of November, just so it stays in people's feeds. But I'm going to come in and say on October 31st, I'm so pumped. I was one of the first people to snag this. You guys get it before it sells out. They can sell through stock. Things have been on back order in the past. You don't want to have to wait for it. Who's ordering today? And the ripple effect starts. And here's where I think it's important to do your own event. What I do is, are you going to private message people to see if they want you to add them to the event? Yes, I am. I'm going to private message people. I'm not just going to add people. I'm going to post throughout the week on my Facebook wall. Anybody who comments or likes can do it. I'm going to inbox all of I legit started this morning going literally through every single customer I've had since I signed up as a coach and going through my customer base. I'm going to message them, my current challengers, people who are in my challenge groups but aren't necessarily doing Beachbody programs yet, and people who I know that love MMA or kickboxing or martial arts. I have a lot of people, believe it or not, guys too, so I'm going to reach out to them. But no, I'm not just going to invite a bazillion people. I hate that. I don't like when people do it to me, so I'm not going to. I'm also going to share the event on my Facebook walls when it gets closer to Monday. So maybe Thursday, Friday, or over the weekend, I'm actually going to share it so then people can just anonymously click on it and add themselves. Me too. And what I was going to say was the reason why I think it's really important for you to run your own event is because it gives you the opportunity on Halloween when it opens, when it goes live, that you can post an exact description of how to order. You're going to post your website with I don't even post my website. I actually use the Coaching Codes link. So I will actually post the Coaching Codes link. I'm going to post my recommendation of my favorite Shakeology flavors. I'm going to talk up the $2 shipping with the challenge pack. And I'm going to attach my ordering link to everyone in my event so they can click right there. They don't even have to say that they're ordering. And you know how many people click that don't even think that they're really going to order, but they're like, let me just click this and see and check it out. And then that gets them reading more. So I'm telling you, just do your own event. If it goes crappy, it's not going to go crappy. It's Facebook. You can creep on mine and steal everything I post if you want. I really don't care. And look, this is the thing too. The first day of any launch, someone's laughing. The first day of any launch. So when Hammer and Chisel or whatever, any new program that's launched, the first day has never been phenomenal for me. It truly makes a difference when you receive it, when you share that you're unboxing it, when you post, hey, look what I got. Yeah, that's totally fine, Katie. That's fine. So make sure you do order it on Halloween. $2 shipping on a challenge pack. Yeah, Danielle, absolutely. $2 shipping on a challenge pack instead of $15 when you buy the program by itself or you buy Shakeology by itself. Crazy savings. But anyway, the first day, so like on Halloween, on November 1st, don't expect 3,000 people to come running and order. That's not how it works. You need to order it. October 31st, when that stuff is available, order yourself the base kit. It's not that expensive. You can do it. Take it out of your commission check. Halloween, I think, is on like a Friday or something. I don't know. So that Thursday, have it in your head now that you're setting aside. And exactly, Katie. And get it. And here's why. What I was saying was when you unbox it, when you open it, when you're excited, I think I'm going to do a live video of when I open it and be like, look what I got. And you put out on Facebook, these are my goals with Core to Force. This is what I want to get out of it. I'm running a test group. Yeah, it's like $44 for us. And that's why I'm running a test group. November 14th, by the way, is our test group date. I'm debating bumping it a week later, but I don't think that we should. Those people that are watching that were on the fence, they'll still have time to order if we do it the middle of November, but they're watching you. Document everything in your event page and on your Facebook page. And you'll get people who order the end of week 1 after you've unboxed it, after you've done 5 or 6 workouts and you talk about how much fun they are, or you video them. If you post your stats, if you post a before and after, or even just like, hey, I lost half an inch on my waist. Is it bad? I made my event already. No, but I would make sure it's public. The events, by the way, when you set up your event, so many people miss it, you guys. You cannot adjust the privacy settings after the fact. We had so many people who did the 21-day fix event and ended up with a private event. You don't want that. And they had to delete the whole thing and start over. So make sure it's public. No, it's not bad. Start talking about it now. So anyway, what I was saying, so document everything. You're going to have people watching. Week 2, you'll have people, share things out of the meal plan and the nutrition book. And you'll have people being like, well, that doesn't seem that hard. I could probably do that meal plan. So just really getting a new program is such a good opportunity, you guys, because it's not the same thing that we've been talking about for the last year. You have a new opportunity with new recipes, with new, everything that comes with it. And the thing is, you have to get this program and you have to do it from beginning to end, whether you like it or not. I have learned that the hard way. Other coaches have learned the hard way. I'm sure many of you can attest that when you dabble or go back and forth, you don't get as many people watching and following you and interested as when you do a specific program. You start day one, you share your results halfway through, you share your results at the end, and you're sharing and documenting as you go. That's what's going to propel your business, and it's what's going to bring you growth. And you know, I always use like PIO and 21 Day Fix as an example. So when I first started coaching, a couple months after I started coaching, you have to do programs from beginning to end. It's so true. When PIO launched, okay, I was a coach about, I don't even remember, a couple months, maybe like 6 months, and I was not excited about PIO. It is not my thing. I know some people love it. Yeah, suck it up if you don't like it. Exactly. But with PIO, you know, that was a longer program. I like the high impact stuff. I was going from Sean T25 was the program that got me into coaching. I was doing pump at the time, which is lifting. Like, I like getting sweaty and moving and jumping and all of the crazy stuff. So I was not looking forward to PIO. I was like, oh, I don't really want to do this program. And at the time, Catherine was like, you need to do it. You need to get it and you need to do it. I'm telling you, you're going to sell yourself short. So I was like, fine, I'll get PIO. And I was actually really glad that I did, because first of all, it got me to stop pounding the pavement for a little bit.